Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Adibute Joshua Oluwatimilei. The tab code tab 2.2.025. My tab code, is tab 2.2.025.1112LE.0010. I'll be talking about business plan. It's important for every business that will thrive to always come out with a business plan. Okay, yes, how will I sell my ideas to prospective investors, to prospective um, partners in the business, even to my workers? How can I convince people that I know what I want to do and I have a plan of what I want to do? That's talking about business plan. It goes beyond having the ideas just up in your mind to drafting it down as a business battle plan. I will call mine not even business plan but business battle plan. How well I can draft out what I intend to do in such a way that I can convince anyone reading it that this is a business idea that will sell. Talk of men like Mark Zuckerberg, talk of men like Dangote Nigeria that have really thrived in the business space. Business plan is one of their offshoots by which they're able to fulfill the growing businesses that we see today. No one succeeds in business without having a plan. There are various phases of business plan, basically five. Many researchers postulate different phases of business plan, but I will just be listing the five most generally accepted one that I believe is synonymous and can be linked to all businesses. The very first thing is research. In talking of the phases of business plan, research, detailed research into the industry, customers, competitors, and cost of the business begins the process. You must first of all research. Okay, I want to do this. Have you done any research about the market, about what are the challenges there, what are your competitors, what are your customer, the cost of the business? Research. That's how it starts first. It goes beyond, okay, I want to just build a bridge and just get out there and get some equipment. No, it's that it firstly carrying out a research. A variety of resources can be used for research, ranging from database and article to direct interview. You could do personal and secondary data sourcing in order to form a research. The next thing is strategizing. Next, the information from the research to inform the strategy you choose for your business. Okay, I've gotten information from my research, okay, about my competitors, about the customers, about the cost of production. Now, I'm forming this information, both the primary and secondary data, to form a strategy. Revisit the strategy you created even before your research and dig deeper into decisions on appropriate marketing. Strategy will tell us on how we are going to now work on the information we've gotten in order to get the market, in order to get customers, in order to get prospective investors into our business. Then the next phase, I would say, is the phase of calculation. That's where you're looking at costs and benefits. All of the activities you choose from your strategy comes as cost and hopefully leads to some revenues. The goal of every business is to make profits. If at the end of your research is if you don't make profits from all you are doing, the goal of the business itself is not fulfilled. So calculating, okay, this is my cost from costing to look at, okay, how do you sell, what's your projected revenue, when do you plan to break even, when do you plan to make profits? Is it monopolistic market? Do you have competitors? You do all forms of calculation. Start up cost into the financial model, which can produce a first year cash flow statement for you. That's the phase of calculation. Then the next phase is the phase of draft. With financials more or less settled and a strategy decided. You've gotten your strategy, you've planned your finance. It's time to draft through the narrative of each section and component of your business plan. With the background work you have completed, the drafting itself should be a relatively painless process. Okay, drafting. We are now combining all we've gotten together. We are forming out a draft to seek to help the business plan writer who can put together the plan from this point. And the last phase, I would say, is the phase of revising and proofreading. Okay, we've drafted out everything. Now let's revise it. Let's look at everything from the beginning. Let's look at all the plan from the research we made and everything. Let's revise it, let's proofread it, and let's come out with a summary. Is this obtainable? What is our plan? Do we see a future in this? For anyone that's able to come up with a solid business plan, which can be convincing to investors, which can be convincing to partners, I would say that's the starting point, or should I say, the beginning of another phase of the success of the business. Thank you so much.